China, 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 China. People from China, they love me.
Welcome to my channel where I talk about what's going on in China from China. It seems like almost overnight, many of my friends in China are tired of working for a job and instead they're starting their own business. I think there's a reason behind it. If you are interested, I'll make a video to explain why. But this video is not about that. In this video, I interviewed my friend Leah, who is currently based in Hong Kong, to understand how she started her business of selling dog accessories by sourcing from factories in Shenzhen. Enjoy the interview. Leah, you're in the process of starting your own business, right? So tell us about your business.
Right, so I am creating my own dog accessory brand
How do you
called
spell
Lumi
it?
Dog. It's Lumi, Lumi, and dog, DAWG, because DOG's been registered. So, so, I'm in the process of building the website. I'm going to use the platform Shopify.
Okay.
So,
How did you
how
did you come up with this idea? I'm wondering if it's because you have a dog.
Yeah, exactly. So I got my dog that is right here. So she's now 2 and 2.5. So I got the dog not too long ago, but as a new pet parent, I realized that I'm in need of a lot of things and I buy a lot of things, and not all of the things in the market suit my exact needs. Therefore, I wanted to see if I can create something that I love, and also that has a maybe.
So what kind of
place
unmet needs are you trying to meet with your products? Can you give us some examples?
Right. Yeah. So in my first series launch, that I hope will be in Q3 this year. It's gonna be a hands-free dog leash, with and a collar that's called a martingale type. So that's like also called a half P collar, as well as one accessory. I'm still finalizing the details, but likely it's gonna be a poop bag holder together with a socket for holding the actual bag.
What do you mean by hands-free? So usually when people walk their dogs, they have to hold the leash, right? What do you mean by hands-free?
Right. So like as it sounds like, so it's basically hands-free, right? So you basically can wear it on your body or on your waist, so your both of your hands are liberated. You can carry less, basically, and you can even hold your phone, or some people like to run, also with the device. So the problem that I was trying to address is that I love the idea of having a hands-free, leash, cross-body type to be exact. But my dog that is right here, she doesn't walk in a straight line. So she goes, left and right, up and down. So sometimes I'm sort of wrapped
I see.
by the leash itself. So with the type the leashes that I found, in the market right now, so they're like one piece. So I have to twirl myself around and to unwrap myself out of the leash, if you know what I mean. So once she goes into different directions, so I need to imagine me, twirling around in the street. So. And as much fun as it sounds, I wanted first of all the leash part to be detachable from the crossbody part. So that's like one problem I'm trying to address. So And the second part is really that all of the leashes in the
Too
market
cute.
are either too cute, like yeah, like very extremely girly, I mean, which I love also, like, but I also
Mhm.
like leashes with functionalities, like different functionalities.
Okay.
For example, I walk my dog in the evening, and
Mm.
it's sort of low visibility or low light. So I wanted, right,
Mm.
the leash to be reflective, for
Yeah.
example. So when a car comes and when you
Mm.
cross the street, that can bounce off. Light can bounce off of the leash, and also if it can generate some kind of a light. So um, I'm always a fan
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
all those
Yeah.
luminescent sticker when I was young. So I wanted my to be both, functional as well
Yeah.
as pretty, like, or cute. So
Right.
less of a sporty look, because all of the functional leashes with all these safety, measures in mind, they
Mm.
are very plain. So they are usually one color, and plain-ish. So I wanted to combine the
Right.
two. So those are the two sort of things I wanted to address with, that's
Yeah.
sort of the original
Sounds
idea of wanting
exciting.
to
Sounds
create
like
my
you
own.
have found the unmet needs, which is a perfect timing to perfect way to start a business. So what stage is your business in right now? So you
Yeah.
haven't launched yet, right?
No, so my plan is to launch it in Q3. I'm not sure exactly which month, but Q3 is my ideal. Well, maybe the idea
Mm.
first came about maybe in the winter last year, but really, like, when I first tried to approach any supplier at all, or try to talk to anyone,
Mm.
was before Chinese New Year in February. So I really literally just started talking to any sort of supplier in February. But I've been trying to come up with my own designs. Maybe, yeah, earlier this year in Jan, I would say. So I did a
Mm.
lot of market research. By market research, I mean I buy a lot
Ah,
of
okay.
leashes,
Right.
like from different brands, from either overseas, from the internet,
Mm.
or from marketplace
Yeah.
in China, both online and offline. So I go to all those
Mm.
expos as well for pets. So I try to see what's available in the market. So starting in sort of Jan Feb, I received my sort of
Webbing.
second version of the webbing.
What's webbing?
I'll show you.
Ah,
So yeah, so
okay.
this is the main
Ah, okay. I
body
see.
of the leash. This is really a few versions down
Mm.
already, but I think it's almost there.
Right.
So the webbing is the main body of the leash. So it's going to be a two
Mm.
centimeter wide leash, and
Oh.
that's made of
Okay.
recycled
Yeah.
polyester. I believe in,
Mm.
recycling things, even though the cost is a little bit higher. So this whole leash, if calculated rightly, is going to be sort of
Oh, okay.
equivalent
So
to
it's
10
made of
plastic
recycled
bottles.
plastic bottles.
You
Mm.
can say that, yes. So one side,
Mm.
it's this column patterns. I don't think you can see it too clear, but
Ah,
actually this part
okay.
is
Okay.
reflective. You need to have to shine a light
Mm.
on it, so
Yeah.
it's ultra
Yeah. I
reflective,
can
this
see
part.
it.
So
Yeah,
you
I
can
can see it.
actually
Seems like it might
see
glow in the dark.
even
It
in
seems like
yeah.
it might. Yeah.
It's reflective, that's one.
Mm.
Uh, it's neon, so if that's what it means. So it's the
Mm.
purple and the green are both very neon colored. So
Yeah.
if you go it under neon light, you'll see, it shine. The other
Okay.
side is this
Okay.
part is reflective.
That will glow in the dark.
So
Yeah.
I've always loved the glowy stuff in the dark. So this is not
Mm. Yeah.
only
Yeah.
for safety, but it's fun. So it's
Mm.
both
It is
functional,
pretty. It
and
is
I hope you
pretty.
think it's
And you,
pretty.
yeah.
So,
So,
well, thank you. This took me a good
wow.
3-4 months.
To
Yeah,
what? To work with the supplier.
Yeah, so that's because
Mm.
I'm a small buyer. I don't take priority with them, and so I'm only gonna process a small batch. Uh, so in the end, I'm hoping to produce maybe
Mm.
500
Right.
sets. That's my end goal.
Mm.
It's a very small batch to factories. So,
Yeah.
and by factories, I mean different types of factories. So this is the stage I'm at. So
Mm.
I just got my webbing,
Right.
almost the mature version, but the person is gonna make a very tiny change to the some of the
Mm.
uh, actually this part here, just to move it
Yeah.
slightly, ever so slightly to the middle, but that's it. So this is what I'm gonna have. So you'll be holding a leash,
Mm.
hopefully,
So
with this pattern
how did
on.
you find the supplier?
So this,
Was it easy? Like, how do you decide which? Because there are so many factories in China, right? So how did you decide which one to work with?
yeah, thankfully, so similar to Taobao,
Mm.
which is the 2C marketplace for everything, there is a marketplace for the B end.
Ah.
So for the business to business end. So there is an app called 1688 that's the Chinese version, but
One
the
six
English
eight
version
eight.
is basically alibaba.com.
Okay. That website connects
Yeah.
business to business.
Yeah,
I
it's a
see. I don't
marketplace for
know. I didn't
suppliers.
know about this one. Okay, interesting. Um, yeah. And then you went to the
Yeah,
factory by yourself to see. You have to see the factory, right? Or you didn't go see the factory?
right. So you know how you choose anything to buy anything online? You look at the shop and decide whether you like it, and see the things that's available there. Some are with more
Mm.
descriptive, explanation, some are less. So you have to choose who
Mm.
you initially talk to as
Yeah.
well. So it's like buying anything, like for yourself, right? Buy clothes or anything. So you do that, and once you've talked to a few people and think, they're what you
Mm.
like, and then you
Yeah.
ask them send you samples of.
Right.
So this is not a sample because I need to design this, but this, for example, this webbing is I just talk to them, and they show me what they have produced before. For example, this webbing factory I work with right now, they produce.
Yeah. That's okay.
I
Okay.
don't think
Ah,
I
I
can name
see.
this. Some of
Yeah.
the sport brands.
Mm.
So they're legit, and
Yeah.
they're friendly. So the communication also matters. So this it's a I think they employ about
Okay.
60 to 100 people in the factory. They produce, for example, 80% of the webbing needs for one, I would say,
Yeah.
international sport brand.
Yeah.
Not the top tier, but definitely you've heard of the brand, for example. Um, so and he's friendly, and he's also looking to expand into not just doing a supplier of things, but he's also looking to expand his business into the finished product type. So
Mm.
he wanted to also work with me and to see, how this goes as a trial. So that's why
Yeah.
that's how we ended up working together. So as you can see, this webbing, actually this factory I work with, that is located in
Mm.
Shenzhen itself. So it's very close to Hong Kong. So I did travel a couple of times already to first initially talk to them, show them what I want, and also to check on the samples once they've come up with the a
Yeah.
few meters, for example, so they can modify or change in whatever way they did. They're very flexible. So this is one of the
Mm.
things you have to, I mean, I value as well, because I'm quite on such a
Mm.
small buyer. Some factories may not take you seriously at all.
Yeah.
Or they might not want to cater to your many needs. It's like, here's what you have. You choose A, B, C,
Mm.
but that's what this really
Yeah.
tailor made weapon is. So I'm thankful actually that I found this factory that is willing to work with me. On the other hand, the webbing, so actually the filming of the two functional
Oh, okay.
pieces is from a different factory. Just the webbing itself, I needed to talk to at least five factories of
Mm,
each type and finalize on one, and then ask the webbing factory ask them to send the finished product to
yeah.
the filming
Mm,
factory, and this is the goods, and this is
yeah.
just the piece, like the webbing piece itself. So it's still away from the
Yeah.
finished
It looks
product,
really
but I can
nice.
see it's coming up.
It looks really nice.
Thank you, thank you.
So you now live in Hong Kong. Do you want to sell them only in Hong Kong or in China or overseas?
I want to
Ah,
sell this in Hong
ah,
Kong and overseas, primarily, because I'm not excluding it from the China mainland market. Primarily, I'm setting up shop
okay.
on the Shopify
Mm,
platform. Yeah, so I'm gonna set up a Instagram account,
I recently
and
talked to
have it
another
linked to my
friend who's
Shopify platform.
also has also started his own business. He's also targeting the overseas market, not China. He told me that the reason is that because in China people returns products a lot, so there's a lot of returns. So I have to handle it's a hassle, and you have to pay for the shipping, right? When someone returns, and you have to cover the shipping cost of returns. And also, I think in China, because everything is already so cheap, so it's hard to get enough profit margin. Are these the two main reasons?
My primary reason for wanting to sell overseas is that I'm going to price this as a premium dog accessory brand and product. So likely this is going to be, I don't know,
Okay.
so for US dollars, maybe 50. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, this is a
Okay.
position as a premium brand. And as a premium brand, for example, in the China market, you would need to have already shown, that you are proven successful.
Mm,
I would say somewhere else before you sort of go
yeah.
into the China market, because it's so competitive.
Yeah.
Whatever you think of, it's there. It's already there. You really need to differentiate yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to go into that market, which I believe I have a chance. And plus, I buy many things at this price point as well. So because I think that's also one trend that China has. If people,
Mm,
I mean, so many more people are having pets now. For
mm,
example, they don't choose to have children; they choose to have pets, and they spend money instead
yeah.
of on their
Mm,
children. They spend money on their pets. So since they have some available income,
yeah.
you know, so
I do feel
they're
like there's
willing to
a huge
spend
pet market
on
in
pets.
China because of the population, right? So if only a small percentage of people are having pets, then there's a big market in China. But I think, yeah, like you said, the competition is fierce. So it's gonna be, yeah, it's hard to sell premium products, I guess, in China. My last question is, do you need to raise fund or are you investing from your own savings?
I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
using my own money to do a
Mm,
small
okay.
batch trial
Yeah.
first and see how it goes. I mean, the first step is actually to produce them. So if I can have them
Right.
produced, I think it's a win
Yeah.
personally. I think the commercial success comes second, because I actually personally think
Mm,
this is fun. I like doing this actually. So apart from the webbing,
mm,
there are many other things that need to come together, right? For example, all these accessories that go into product itself, and also
mm.
the aluminum, stuff. So yeah, so I'm just doing this by myself, and I like finding out how things work, and how different, like, for example,
Right.
the different things you see here are totally different industries. So you can choose to go to one supplier if they have
Mm,
it all, but usually you don't
right.
have everything that you need. So you end up needing to
Mm.
talking to different industry suppliers, but
Yeah.
figuring things out is what I like. I like solving problems actually. So I don't mind it, and I think this is fun for me. The
Mm,
sort of I would say, challenges that not all things will come that quickly. There's a lead time.
What distribution channel are you going to use other than Spotify? You mentioned Spotify earlier, right? Are you going to sell on TikTok, like on social media? Because that's another way to sell, right?
It's only me, right? So I know that I can multitask. I'm not, I'm not, and I guess now I have some time, so I can do all the procurement, sourcing. But let's see how busy I get. I'm not excluding the other platforms for now, but to start, I'm gonna concentrate on
I
marketing.
see. I see. Okay. Thank you so much for your time
Ah,
today. Good luck with your business. I hope to see your final products very soon.
thank you. Thank you. Bye.